guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Racheal, and if you're new here, welcome. And whether it was the title of today's video or the thumbnail, I do hope you enjoyed the content. And of course, if you are coming back as a subscriber, hi guys, I hope you've had a good week. Thank you as always for tuning in again. You guys know I appreciate and love you. For everyone, do be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and be sure to thumbs up the video as well if you like what you see. So as you can see by today's video, I wanted to do something I guess a little bit different. A lot of you have said that when you see me put my outfits together that you don't always see how I accessorize it. Now I have done an accessories video I think a few weeks if not months back now, but today I wanted to show you guys some shoes that I have in my collection that I've been using, wearing out and about, and that I've added to all the different bits I have that I think will go really nice with some of the items I picked up recently. Now with what I'm going to show you today, it's not so much about getting the exact same thing. If you do want to, of course that is up to you, but it's basically showing you what I consider to be almost like my summer shoe collection. Now of course it will not be everything. I don't have that extensive of a collection, but it probably won't be every single thing I have. But I did want to show you some maybe recent purchases, I'll say recent, within the last few weeks, and some items that I've been using again and again that I've had in my wardrobe for some time. So with that being said, you guys will see I have tried on some of the items for you so you get a bit of a taste of how it looks on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get into it. So I don't know about you guys, maybe it's been everything that's happened. A lot of us aren't used to wearing heels anymore, but something that has been very prevalent in my collection are mules. Now, do you know what the funniest thing is? I think I've been someone that has worn mules before, and I've had a few in my collection already, but this year, yeah, we've added to it. So the first pair I want to show you are from Ego, and they are these here. Now I'm going to check my phone for the details. So these are called the Turn Up Woven Square Peep Toe Mule in, this color is mint. I was actually looking for a lavender one, but I was like, you know what? I can do mint. I like this. I think these are super cute. I think these are one of the ones that I tried on for you guys, so you'll see a lot better how it looks on. Now, of course, these are dupes. When it comes to Ego, I feel like a lot of their shoes are dupes, so I don't even need to give that disclaimer with some of these shoes I'm going to show you today. We know how it goes with the high street stores and some of these online brands. So these I picked up in mint, and I also picked them up in the nude. Now these shoes are so comfortable. So from a heel perspective, I'll try and leave as many details below. I think they are only like 2.5 or something like that. I may be mistaken. I'm someone that probably over 4.5 inches. So for that reason, I love the heel height. I love mules for that same reason. And square toes, I think, are definitely in. Like, I know they're not for everyone. Some people prefer the more conventional shape, maybe round or even pointed. But I really do love the square toe. Now, one thing I will say is this front part has, I don't know if I'll say stretch to it, but something I have noticed between this one and a mint one is I think the nude ones are a bit more fitted, which I think is a little weird. These are the first two pairs I wanted to show you from Ego, and I picked up another one, which I think is a bit interesting. I wonder what you guys will think about it. Let me show you. Now, when it comes to brands and working out what's a dupe and all of that stuff, I'm not always the best person because I'm not always on top of these things. When I saw this next pair, I was actually just thinking, oh my gosh, I remember specifically having something like this when I was younger. I'm talking like childhood young. And so when I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so reminiscent of that time, only to find out they are a dupe of Gucci, and they are these shoes here. Now again, they are from Ego. They are called the RHEA. These shoes, first thing I can say is they have some weight to them. Like, if you were to be out there scrapping and you were to whip this off your foot, we do not condone violence, just saying. But what I'm saying is, this across someone's head or as a weapon, this is a weapon. They are so heavy, like, it's a lot. But with regards to weight, I think they're quite all right. I haven't actually worn them out yet, to be fair, but I think they should be all right because they're really low. They've got the block heel. They seem kind of comfortable. I don't have narrow feet in particular, but I definitely don't have wide feet. So I think they're all right. You should be okay. I'm not sure if they actually do a wide foot or wide feet version in this. I think with that being said though, walking, they will be fine because they're relatively low. They have a block heel, but you will have to pick up your foot. Like, I don't think I would go very far in these. And equally, I don't think I would take these on holiday because that's some weight gone straight away. Now with that being said, I think they're very cute. Of course they are a dupe, so it depends how you feel about that, but I think this was nice. It was inexpensive. I think for all pairs of Ego heels I've shown you so far, I think they're about $19.99. You guys know they tend to have so many styles in and out, so I do hope they're still available. But yeah, check the description box below if you are interested. But these I just thought are cute with some skinny jeans, a nice little crop top. I thought that would be such a vibe, and they are so shiny. Like, I didn't even have to say because you can see already. But I love the fact that everything is uniform, it's all one color, all one material. So yeah, those were the other pairs that I picked up. Sticking with the same theme, guys, I already said there are a few mules in this haul, and I actually do apologize if that's not your vibe, but I just think they're great. I think they're so perfect and go with so many outfits. Next pair I wanted to show you is this white pair from Asos Design. Again, relatively low-ish heel. I don't think this would be more than 2.5 or 3 max, and I'll probably say 2.5 if anything. These I liked because they're very simple compared to the other ones I've just shown you guys. They don't have like that braided or like extra detail on the front, so they are just kind of like simple in that sense, which I quite prefer if I'm looking at like the all white or like the all black version. I just wanted to keep those ones simple. These, I think I will link below, but from a price perspective, I don't think it was more than 20. I think it was actually on offer when I purchased them, but I really like them. So again, I see this looking really nice with denim, but of course, dressed up or dressed down, I think these are a perfect pair to kind of elevate your outfit if you want to be comfortable but, you know, wear heels. But equally, if you are going to like a wedding or something, they are still more than appropriate. And you know, when it's a night out and you just need to sit down, I just love the fact that you can take some weight off your feet, like they're not strapped to you. That was the next pair that I picked up from Asos, the white pair. So guys, this next pair that I want to show you literally needs no introduction because everyone and their mum has it. And I definitely jumped on a bandwagon. I saw how it looked on all these influencers with the pictures. Then my sister bought them and I was like, do you know what? My sister and I are the same shoe size, so it's always a perk when she buys new shoes because I can try them on, see how I feel. Now, one thing people kept saying is they're really comfortable, and I was like, it's a hard thing to say because different people feel different way about heels. However, with that being said, I did wear them out, and honestly, for a night out, or well, as close to a night out as we can have right now, I was absolutely fine. And they are, of course, these beautiful heels here. Now, I got them in the pink color. I know they have other colors, and depending on when you're watching this, they should still have in stock because I think it was the new in the red color as well as a blue color as well. I'm actually thinking of getting the blue one, but I'll see how I get on with that. They are so lovely. Like, to an extent, I think they kind of play on the mules because obviously they're relatively low, they're quite open, but they do have the strap details in the front as well as the straps that go around your ankle as well. They are so comfortable, guys, and I think they're perfect to wear it with jeans. You could definitely wear it for like a brunch or a daytime event, but equally a night out. And for that reason, I think they're so versatile. One thing I would actually say is with everyone saying that they're so comfortable is these heels are actually quite high. I think they're stated on a website as 4.1 inches. And you look at them and you're thinking, surely not. But obviously what you need to acknowledge is the heel obviously goes from there all the way to the top. So they do actually have some height to them. But for one reason or another, I think just because of the way they are designed with this kind of like sloping detail there and the heel just being in the middle, they are so comfortable. And I honestly do not say that lightly. Like, I know some people will be like Louboutins, oh yeah, they're comfortable. No. For me, these are it. I think these are a great standard, a great pair to kind of like look like you've dressed up and made an effort, but still be comfortable and know you will make it through the night as well. All right, so last meals that I wanted to show you guys, again, are from Zara, guys. And I think these were a bit of a, I don't think as far as Marmite, but I think the color is a bit off for some people, but I quite like them. I think if you've watched some of my previous hauls, you'll know I really gravitate towards this sort of neutral color. I just think that it's so nice. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's not too like brown, or it's just really nice in my opinion anyway. These are slightly different with regards to the front part. Like, so similar to the white ones, I kind of again stuck to something that was quite simple just because I knew they were a neutral color that I'd probably want to wear with many different things. They do have a slightly thicker heel, so as you can see there, some of them are like more of like a stiletto heel. This is definitely more of a chunkier heel, but I thought these would be lovely for a more casual day. So if I'm wearing like jeans and a nice top, I could just slip these on and they are definitely more than comfortable. Yeah, that was the next pair that I picked up from Zara. Okay, so last heels that I want to show you guys are these. So these I'm gonna blitz through super quickly because I do think I've mentioned them in one of my previous videos. I will link it up above if I have. These are actually a size 5, so I picked these up in a 38. Now for me, I think something I've acknowledged over time of just wearing heels and different shoes is once it's pointed, especially an extreme point like this, I always size up. I just think it's a lot more comfortable. I know my toes have space and I don't need to worry about sort of cramping or not being able to wear them for a long period of time. These are really, really nice. They were a great price point. And like I said, I think they'll just be nice with denim, nice in the summertime period, and just a nice pair to add to your collection. Next pair of shoes that I want to show you guys are something that I think is in itself as a brand an absolute staple, not even just for summer, maybe depending on where you live, climate wise, you might be able to wear this all year round, but this brand is definitely one that's up there when I think of like slippers and that sort of comfort level when it comes to shoes. And we are of course talking about Birkenstocks. So the shoes I got from Birkenstocks, I actually opted for these I think before I went to Bali. Now I know they have the classic sort of like cork bottom Birkenstocks, but when I saw these, I thought they'd be perfect just because of from a cleanliness sort of factor. Not saying you can't wash the other ones or keep them clean, but for me I thought these would be perfect on the beach, walking around and about, knowing that I could basically like throw them in a shower or just get them washed and clean and fresh again. And so the version that I picked up are these ones here. I've got them in the black and the white as well. I'm going to put the white down because I know it'll mess up with the lighting. Exactly the same pair and in the same size as well. These are so perfect and they are so lightweight. Like when it comes to Birkenstocks, I know a lot of people say depending on what model you go for, you may have a period where you kind of need to break into them and adjust. I haven't found that I needed to do these with these ones. And I know this would definitely be more of a preference thing, like some people will opt to go for the more conventional style. But for me, I think these are perfect. Honestly, this is not an ad. I'm just saying from experience of being able to wear these for like 8, 10, 12-hour days. They are lovely, and I think for the beach, just being able to like rinse them out in the water if you've been in the sand or anything like that, they're just so practical. So that's why I picked them up in the black and the white. Of course, it has the traditional like adjustments, it's got the traditional style. It's just different when it comes to the sole and the material that is used. I'm not too sure, I doubt it would be plastic, just knowing the brand and what they stand for. I doubt it would be plastic, but I'm not sure what material this is in. But I will link it below and you guys can have a look if you like this style as well. Other pair of shoes that I want to show you guys are loafers, but not just any loafers. We're talking about open back loafers. I think when I was on my quest for looking for like some tailored trousers, I just had like a vision in my head of what sort of outfit I was thinking of wearing, and I was like, do you know what, I don't have the shoes that I'm looking for. So I picked these ones up from Asos, and I think they're Asos design. Yeah, they are. Picked these ones up, they're Asos design. I cannot remember the price, but I think they were a really, really good price point actually. One thing I love about these ones is, you may not be able to see, but it has like cushioning right here, which I think, again, we're just thinking about comfort levels and just being able to wear them for longer periods of time. These are super, super simple. I think this is faux leather if I'm not mistaken, and it does just have this gold detail at front right there, at the front of it right there, which I think for me, I probably do accessorize with gold more than anything, so that was just a nice added little touch. I actually picked one up from Zara that I just wasn't a fan of. I think with this stylish shoe, I think I do prefer this sort of leather, faux leather look, rather than like the material based ones. So yeah, these I think would look really, really nice with some tailored trousers or anything that's kind of like slim fitting at the bottom. Relatively smart as well, depending for those of you who may be back in an office or like workplace setting. I think these would be quite suitable to wear as well. So I picked these up from Asos. Now, if you have been watching my video, so if you're not new to the channel, you will know this next pair of shoes that I'm going to show you are, honestly, I think if we're talking like top 3 shoes that I have and wear, these are definitely up there, and they are my very dirty and battered white trainers from Zara. I'm not going to talk about this pair in particular too much because I have, again, I think I've mentioned it before, but this pair has seen so much love and so much wear that it really, really needs some TLC. I've actually just taken out that bag because I was just about to put it in the washing machine to give them a wash, but I thought I'd quickly show you guys. I picked up a new, almost identical pair from Zara. So those are from Zara as well. This one was actually on sale now, so it's $19.99. I picked it up in my usual size 4, so UK 437, and they are these ones. They are so awesome, guys. Literally cannot say enough how useful these have been and how comfortable they are. Now, one major difference between these ones and the other ones is the back of these ones have this green, sort of dark green detail, which I like. If you guys have seen my recent green edit, you know I'm really, really loving that color, so I do not mind, and I think this goes with my wardrobe quite well actually. Another thing I love about them, appreciating you might not be able to see it too well, is the fact that it has this thicker sole, almost like a platform, but not too high. Again, I think that's so nice. And then it's got this sort of like faux leather detail as well. From a price point, I think these are perfect. You can obviously go for like the Air Forces or maybe even Stan Smiths or anything like that, something that is a bit more pricey, or well, compared to these anyway. But for me, I think this is a perfect price point, a perfect pair. I won't feel too bad about getting them messed up and whatnot. I can definitely throw them in a washing machine, but it's definitely shown me that white trainers are something that I need in my wardrobe essentially. So these are perfect. It means I can finally wash my other pair knowing that I've got these ones, and now I have the 2 pairs as well. Okay guys, so if we're talking categories of shoes or other shoes that I've got in my collection that I've been wearing a lot of course we will go to our standard slippers. Now ironically, you probably noticed I haven't really shown you sandals. To be honest, I just don't really have any great sandals in my collection right now. I've definitely got the slippers and the trainers and the mules that I'm loving, but I am still on the hunt for maybe just one good pair of black sandals. But in the meantime, if we're talking about slippers, I picked these up from New Look, and I think everyone has probably seen these. I've got them in this color and the white as well, and they are just these sort of croc faux leather detailed slippers. I think these are like under £10, so they're so good, relatively comfortable. They are quite a flat sole. They do have a little, I don't even know if you'd call that a heel, but essentially it's just not completely flat. If that comes up a bit closer. They are not completely flat, but they are relatively comfortable. I would say for someone like myself, I have relatively small feet for my height. I'm 5'7" in height. So I wouldn't go a whole day on these. I think they're a little too flat, but they are comfortable for what they are. So I've got these ones, and as I mentioned, I've got it in white as well. Again, when it comes to shoes like this, if I find a pair that I like, and that from a price point is really good, I tend to get in a black and a white, just so I know that I've got that variation in my wardrobe as well. And then last but not least, the last pair of shoes or slippers that I wanted to show you guys are these pairs. So this, I think when everyone was doing their new in Primark, and when I went to go do my Primark shop and haul as well, I saw these, and I know they have them in the heeled version, but I really like the flat ones. And they are just these slippers in this lovely sort of taupe ecru maybe color. They're quite light in their color. I'm not too sure what color I would say they are specifically, but they are really lovely. You can probably see just on the front, they have like this plush sort of soft crisscross detail at the front. And seeing as I already have the black and white slippers, I thought this would be a nice pair to add. I typically don't wear that many tan shoes or accessories, hence why I don't really have any that I've shown you in this haul. But if anything, I'd probably be more drawn to pick up maybe a tan version of like the croc ones from New Look that I've shown you. But these from Primark I think are perfect. So those are the last ones that I wanted to show you guys, I think. Yeah, those are the last ones from Primark. It has been some time since I've got this. Again, I'll link my Primark haul above, but I do think they still have them, if I'm not mistaken, so you can definitely have a look in your local store. So guys, that is the end of the video. Those are all the shoes I wanted to show you as part of my collection, and as I mentioned, it's not everything, but it's definitely a fair portion of some of the shoes that I've been loving at the moment, some that I've picked up recently, and some that I've really been getting some good wear out of, especially those white trainers. Of course, as I mentioned, it's not exactly about you getting the exact same pair. These are so many different styles of shoes that I've shown you, so I'm hoping maybe you've seen something that you could add to your collection that maybe will really complement your wardrobe and just complement items that you already have. Of course, I will link as much as I can below if you are genuinely interested in some of these specific items, but I'm just wanting to kind of reiterate that just pick items that you definitely know you'll get wear out of, you'll feel comfortable in, and they'll basically suit your style as well. For me, we already know summertime is just about comfort and functionality, so I'm happy with what I've got. There may be some 1 or 2 shoes I'm thinking, okay, I could maybe pick up soon, but for now, I think I've definitely got enough to kind of carry me through the summer months. Now, if you have made it to the end, you guys know I always appreciate you, so thank you. Let me know what your favorite pair of shoes were, or maybe if you even have some of these shoes already, maybe in a different color, that would be interesting to know as well, so do let me know. If you've liked it, of course, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. But until my next video, Sunday 7 p.m, I will hope to see you then. Stay well, stay blessed, and good vibes only, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.